Time to get ready for another case. Aha! The game's afoot.
Inspector Prattly! You arrived just in time to see my latest invention. This serum, once it's consumed, allows you to speak to animals.
Fine looking brew.
Imagine what it would be like, how insane it would be if you could solve a crime just by speaking to pigeons, cats and dogs. That would be amazing. I've already consumed a small amount of this serum and already I'm feeling its effects. I can feel a dog coming on. Bow, 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 bow. And this is me talking in owl language. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Fantastic.
I've got a new case for you, Mr. Bradley. Now, let's get to business. The reason why I invited you over? There's been a murder at the Potter's house. There's only one suspect, and that's Mr. Potter himself. But be careful with him. He's a little bit eccentric, okay? He's not normal, like we are.
Ah, right.
Okay?
Okay.
Inspector Prattly, we can always rely on you. Off you go then, my friend.
I'm sure it will be an elementary deduction based on the clues at hand.
Marvellous. I shall look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to drink a little bit more of this serum. Oh, I'm ever so sorry, young man. What are you up to then, Sonny Jim?
Actually, I'm looking at some very intricate scientific evidence.
You do this often, do you?
You very attractive old woman.
Well, thank you very much, Sonny Jim. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
More than a day's work for me.
Indeed. Looks complicated, looks too complicated for me, but I am old, as you say.
And very attractive for a woman of your age.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're a very pleasant young man. Very pleasant indeed. Very pleasant young man. Very well mannered.
Not at all, old lady. Very attractive old lady. I think I know where Mr. Potter is. Judging by this hairline crack in the wall, I can tell which direction he went. What it is to be a genius detective. I've managed to track Mr. Potter. I've made this intricate map. First of all, he went south, then north, south, and then north. And I think he's here. North. Let's go and find him. I wonder where Mr. Potter is.
Hello there, young lady, and how can I help you?
Actually, I'm a man.
Really? Oh, I'm never so sorry. I suppose you'll hear about the murder then.
Indeed.
This way and I'll show you. But be careful in my house. This is my house. I've got my eye on you, boy. Do you understand me?
I understand.
This way.
Lead on.
I'll stop you here, young lady. I need to ask you something. How do you solve your crimes?
It is an elementary deduction based on the clues at hand.
Wow, that sounds complicated. I don't think I could do it.
Too complicated for someone like you.
Yeah, probably. Now, before we go any further, young lady, I need to ask you something.
Actually, I'm a man.
If I borrow that a minute. Oh yes, of course you are. Now, young man, young lady, I need to say this. I know I'm the only suspect in this case, but that doesn't mean I am the murderer, okay? Now, listen to me, young lady. I will not take any nonsense off of you, all right? No nonsense. I am not a killer. Let me take a look at that again. Just make sure. All right, okay, that's great. This way, then. Come on. Come on then, young lady.
Aha! The corpse of a clown.
Yes, he's been that way since he was killed. Well, I'll leave you to your investigations, young woman.
Oh, thank you very much. Yep, I'll do, yep.
I'll leave you to your investigations, young woman.
I couldn't do an investigation without my trusty pipe.
Well, that's mine.
No,
Here you go. You'll need that.
thank you. Aha! This is a classic case of a dislocated vertebra.
God, that looks nasty. What's a dislocated vertebra?
In layman's terms, a broken neck.
God, man, that's bad. Well, I better get off home then. Nice meeting you, madam.
All right, I confess. I did it. I killed him. I'm sorry. I regret my actions.
Actually, he's alive.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's all right then. You can have your pipe back.
There you go.
I'll take that. That's all right then, isn't it? Well, I'll show you to the door. Come on then.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry about that. I made a bit of a mess, didn't I?
Great.
Bravo, Inspector Prattly. Once again, the streets of England are safe, thanks to your skill.
Thank you very much. It is my destiny to solve such crimes as these.
With men like you, this country will be a safer place.
Elementary.
What will you do now, Inspector Prattly?
Go home and ready myself for the next case.
Marvellous. Good luck to you, my friend. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
It's so good to know that Inspector Prattly is out there fighting crime. Well, I better get back to work. What's that?